Why does this dude give me the biggest serial killer vibes? I don't know if it's just like the background music talking about dun 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 dun, or simply the fact that this guy is pulling out a bunch of tools and torches and like welding goggles and stuff, and then pulls out what appears to be a lifeless body and implants her on a hook.
Bobby, it's time for you to come in for your tea.
Oh, righto.
Knowing that that was just a life-size doll and not an actual human person kind of gives me a little bit of comfort, because I really thought that we had the next Ted Bundy on our hands. Because this dude really pulled out a bunch of weird tools and instruments like he was about to go torture this chick. And then his wife just came out like, oh hey, it's tea time. Like, bro, what? Is the wife in on it too?
This is Bob Gibbons. This is his wife Lizzie. And they have the largest love doll collection in the world.
Well, now I know what kind of video this is gonna be. Anyways, what is up guys, it's your boy Lofi here, and today we're looking at what is possibly the most insane couple in the entire world. They've honestly just gone a little bit over the edge, you know, they dived into the deep end without a floaty, and by that I mean in terms to spice up their marriage, they have collected over 200 love dolls, okay? When I say love, these love dolls were meant for loving, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't understand how your marriage can be failing that bad that you need to go get a fake human being just to spice up stuff in the bed. Like, at that point, you either get a divorce, get prescribed Viagra, and watch some X videos before you do it, or just, you know, just don't do it anymore. And the thing is, this couple didn't get just one. No. They have over 200 of these love dolls. They almost have enough dolls to do one every single night of the year. That's just way too overboard, bro. This couple really needs to be stopped. Now, before we start the video, if you guys could drop a fat like on it, alright, that would really help me out, just help the video do better in general. So yeah, if you guys could just press the like button, then no joke, no scam, Tony Hawk will be at your door doing a kickflip. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's hop right into the video.
We have over 240 love dolls. That includes the blow-up variety as well as the solid dolls and the silicone ones.
Why is this literally the plot of like a horror movie? Yeah, we're just an old married couple who collects lots of dolls, bro. Next thing you know, one of those things comes to life and murders them in their sleep.
These silicone dolls are also known as dolls, and they're part of the estimated $15 billion toy industry. A majority of people buy love dolls for sex, but that's not the case with Bob.
There is no way that this guy didn't have sex with one of these dolls at least once. If you got the closest thing to a big titty anime girl sitting right next to you and you're not gonna smash, then you really got a problem.
For me, it's purely a collection. I've never made love or had sex with a doll at all. That's not what I do.
Yeah, how about I just go buy a lawnmower and then never use it to mow my lawn? I don't think this guy knows how stupid he sounds. Like, the literal entire purpose of these dolls is for people to stick their wiener in it, but this guy would rather have this doll sit in the corner of his room while he beats his meat in his DX racer.
These silicone dolls can cost upwards of $4,500 new. That price includes the lingerie, instructions, and a flower that represents the doll's virginity.
The flower represents the doll's virginity? What? So you're telling me that they don't test these things at the factory? You're telling me that the guy who made this didn't stick a finger or two in? Also, how do the people who make these love dolls not get a boner every single second of the workday? I'm not even gonna lie, if I had a pair of titties staring me in the face for 8 hours a day every single day, I think I might pop a boner or two.
The cost of the collection, well, I suppose in around about $150,000.
Which is nearly equal to the value of their quaint home.
$150,000? That's more than enough money to put me through college. This man really spent his whole entire retirement fund on a bunch of love dolls, dude. What do you even do with all these dolls? If you're not sticking your wee-wee in it, then what do they just sit there? Do you just stare at them like, yeah, that's a nice pair of fake boobs? There has to be some other reason behind this. There's no reason why this grandpa would spend this much money on all these love dolls. I'm aware that there's a lot of weird things out there that people get off to, but it looks like this guy isn't even getting off at all.
Finding enough space to properly store these 240 dolls can be a challenge. Bob and Lizzie keep them everywhere, in the living room, kitchen, and a dozen in the spare bedroom.
So you're telling me that every morning, this guy and his wife wake up, fix their bowl of oatmeal, sit down at the table while a giant life-size love doll stares at. And so you're telling me that every morning, this guy and his wife wake up, fix their bowl of oatmeal, sit down at their kitchen table, all while a life-size love doll dressed like a stripper from GTA 5 stares deep into their soul. Yeah, this sounds like a pretty average Tuesday morning to me.
They also found an unusual storage method that is affordable, safe, and easy to use.
Have you got her?
Yeah,
Oh,
that should be all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
All right.
What type of bootleg Vampire Diaries bullshit is this? They are literally a living version of Chucky 5, bro, okay? Chucky 5 will be shot in their house, okay? The next Chucky movie is about these old people and all their dolls coming to life and murdering the entirety of England. That honestly just sounds like the most embarrassing way to die, bro. Imagine dying with a giant boner because you got a bunch of fake titties in your face.
And although many women might regard these sex toys as a threat to their marriage, Lizzie, his wife, sees them as a relationship saver.
The dolls are a way for Bob and I to spend time together.
So his wife's kink is watching him play with these dolls. How did they find out about this? Did he just buy one day and start playing with it and his wife was just like, oh yeah, keep dancing with that doll, oh yeah, baby, Like, does she get off when they get together and tuck it in for bed and then read it a bedtime story? Like, what?
We didn't do anything much together before we had the dolls. It changed a lot once we got the dolls.
So you're telling me that they never went to the movies, went to go have a really nice brunch at Red Lobster, never went to go play a game of golf or whatever old people do in England? So why did they get married if they never do anything? How did they get married if they've never been on a date, dude? But now that you guys got the dolls, everything is Liddy McTitties, bro. You got the weird one with the creepy smile playing the drums in the background. You got the one with the big old titties just sitting there while you all drink a bunch of fake tea and eat some whack-ass crumpets. This is honestly like the perfect marriage, dude. This is what I want to be like when I get married to my girlfriend sometime in the future, okay? I really just want to sit down every morning, get my bowl of cereal, and stare at my genetically engineered anime cat girl's titties until my eyes fall out.
Thank you.
All right. And one for Mayfie. Drink your tea and eat your biscuit, Mayfie.
Or you'll have to go to bed without supper.
You know what I never understood about parents doing? You know, sending a kid to bed without supper? That is literally child abuse. You didn't do your homework? Well, go to bed and f***ing starve. You know, I'm honestly really glad that my mom never did that to me. While yes, when I acted up, my mom did whoop me with a leather belt until my ass looked like a sunburnt white person, but still, I turned out alright.
I like to have a chat with the dolls. And I say to them, you're very naughty.
Okay, now I am 100% sure that this guy's wife is clapping these dolls' cheeks, bro, and every time she's finished, she puts the rose back to make it seem like they're still virgins, dude. Like, the husband might not be doing anything, but every night, when the husband goes to sleep, the wife gets up, grabs one of these dolls, and just, goes ham on that Donkey Kong on his bitch.
But for Bob, beauty is only skin deep. Although each doll comes with its own hair, eyes, and face, Bob has purchased many extras because about...
Why make it so you can take the face off? Why? I feel like I had to literally just, like, look at me right now. I'm done. Who thought this was a good idea? Like, yeah, let's sell these dolls so that you can rip their face off and replace it with another face. They're literally training serial killers with these dolls. If you want to practice to be a serial killer, just buy one of these dolls, dude. That's all you need to do. It comes with a whole kit, bro. You can rip faces off. You can rip people's lips off. Rip the tongue out, dude. Like, what? I'm done. I'm done.
Once a week, he likes to give them a facelift.
So we put the new face on, then I put some water on the eyes before I put them in to lubricate them. I quite like the ones with the bigger eyes.
You know, I knew this man was a weeb from the start. This dude's over here like, yeah, I like the big eyes, the big anime eyes. Like, dude, he's trying to come so close to making a real anime girl that he's willing to buy these dolls that look like a weird version of E.T. just so he can get the big anime eyes. If that doesn't scream, I'm a weeb, then I don't know what does.
And then, of course, the next thing is put the wig on. Amazing change. I think she looks...
Amazing change? She's still as ugly as before. Not even she. It is still as ugly as before. It still looks like E.T. smashed a goldfish and gave birth to whatever monstrosity this is.
But for Bob, there is one special blonde, Jessica, a German-engineered doll that Bob paid $11,000 for.
She was a very expensive doll. She weighs around about...
His wife's face is literally me internally throughout the entirety of this video. Just absolute disgust. She's over here like... because she's jealous that the doll has bigger titties than her.
For Bob, it all started when he was a kid.
I had teddy bears, and I still got my teddy bear now. you know, dolls were around and different dolls had different expressions, and, you know, I liked that.
How do you go from collecting Barbies and teddy bears as a kid to collecting $1,000 love dolls as an adult? Especially since this dude is claiming to never having made love to one of these dolls. This dude is really surprisingly spending a lot of money on these things to not actually use them. Yeah, man, I collect Barbies, but I don't play with them. I don't play with them, dude. And I don't even like Barbies, actually. But, I have 3,462.5. It makes no sense. I guarantee you, the second that this camera turned on, he was like, crap, I can't let everybody know how much of a creep I am and how many times I nut in these dolls every week. So he had to lie and be like, oh, no, I just collect them. I'm just some nice old man in England collecting dolls for no reason.
And saw the silicone dolls and just had a fascination with it. Thought, well, wonder what it would be like to have one. And looked on the internet, saw a second-hand doll, thought, well, I'll buy the doll.
So, this guy went on eBay, saw a used love doll that some college student probably nutted in thousands of times and was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Although these negotiations can be sensitive, and purchases of this type are mostly kept private, Bob and Lizzie are not shy about bringing the dolls out of the house.
As I've said in a lot of my other videos, I really don't care what you do, okay? If you do something that a lot of other people think is weird, but you know, you find it to be great and you think that it's awesome, go ahead, you do that. But when you bring it out in public, okay, like when you dress up in a rubber fursuit and pretend to be a dog, or you get a large human-sized love doll and bring it with you to a restaurant, I'm gonna call you out on it. I'm gonna make fun of you. Because, when you do stuff like that in public, it's just weird. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I've had enough of this couple and their weird love doll obsession, so I'm just gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe, or not, it's up to you, but I would really appreciate it if you did. We're closing up on 23K now, and that's really cool. I'm gonna be trying to upload every single day, starting next Monday, so yeah, look forward to that. Also, I'm gonna be making a lot more face cam videos, because I changed my camera angle, and I'm working on better lighting, so yeah. I guess that'll be cool. Anyways, I hope you're all having an amazing day. I've been Lofi. Peace, peace.
Floating through the clouds, a light emerges from beneath.